It's me again, I know. Okay, before I start my speech, there are a few things I would like to say. Actually, this is going to be my last time standing on this stage as a contestant. Don't get me wrong, I won't cry if I don't get first place. Perhaps I will tear up a little, just a little. But I will be fine. Trophies make everything better. I just want to thank all the teachers and, of course, my supportive parents. Because of you all, I have had the opportunity to be here for the last 5 years. You are the best. Thank you. Okay, so I got a wonderfully entertaining surprise while checking my email a few weeks ago. I'm not quite sure how it got through my filter, but it was clearly spam, and from a guy called Solomon Odanko. It went something like this. Hello, Brian Chang. I have an interesting business proposal I want to share with you. Solomon. Looking at my phone, I thought I could just delete this, or I could at least hear him out. What harm could it do? I said, Solomon, your email intrigues me. And the game was afoot. He said, Dear Brian, we shall be shipping gold to you. You earn 10% of any gold you distribute. Right then, I knew I was dealing with a professional. I said, how much is it worth? He said, we will start with a smaller quantity of 25 kilos. The value should be about $2.5 million. And you think, I had almost deleted his email. I said, Solomon, if we're going to do this, let's do it right. How much gold do you have? He said, it is not a matter of how much gold I have. What matters is your capability of handling. We can start with 50 kilos as a trial shipment. I said, 50 kilos? There's no point doing this at all unless you're shipping at least a metric ton. He said, what do you do for a living? I said, I'm a hedge fund manager. This isn't the first time I ship bullion, my friend. No. Then I started to panic. I was like, where are you based? I don't know about you, but I think if we're going via the postal service, it ought to be signed for. That's a lot of gold. He said, it will not be easy to convince my company to do larger quantity shipment. I said, Solomon, I'm completely with you on this one. I'm putting together a visual for you to take into a board meeting. Hold tight. Next, Solomon tried to tug my heartstrings. He said, I will be so much happy if a deal goes well because I will get a very good commission as well. This had been going on for weeks, but eventually I had to knock it on the head. It was getting a bit out of hand. First I was saying, Brian, do you want to come out to play? I was like, I can't. I was expecting an email of some gold. I figured I had to knock it on the head, but I also had to take it into a ridiculous conclusion. So I concocted a plan. I said, Solomon, I'm concerned about security. When we email each other, we need to use a code. And he agreed. I said, Solomon, I spent all night coming up with these codes we need to use in all further correspondence. A lawyer is a gummy bear. Bank, cream egg, legal, physical bottle, clean peanut M&Ms, documents, jelly beans, and Western Union, a giant gummy lizard. I finished with, please call me Kit Kat in all further correspondence. I didn't hear back. I thought I've gone too far. I said, Solomon, is the deal still on? Kit Kat. Then I did get an email back from him. He said, the business is on and I'm trying to blah, blah, blah. I said, dude, you have to use the code. What followed is the greatest email I ever received. I'm not joking. This is what turned up in my inbox. The business is on, and I'm trying to raise a balance for the gummy bear so that he can submit all the needed physical bottle jelly beans to the cream egg for the peanut M&Ms process to start. Send 1,500 pounds via a giant gummy lizard. Crazy stuff happens when you start replying scam emails. I don't think what I'm doing is mean. There are a lot of people who do mean things to scammers. All I'm doing is wasting their time. And I think any time they're spending with me is time they're not spending scamming vulnerable adults out of their savings, right? If you're going to do this, and I highly recommend you do, get yourself a pseudonymous email address. Don't use your own email address. Oh, I can give you pseudonyms if you like. Thank you.